Yo, what is up, everybody? Today I'm just going to talk to you guys about something that I feel like not a lot of people talk about. This has nothing to do with Donut SMP, but it can if you're looking for a new keyboard and mouse. And I'm just going to say, expensive does not mean better. And I say that in the most sincerest way possible. You probably heard people say this before, but I'm telling you right now, this is 100% true. My main driver mouse used to be the Logitech G3, the G305, which I have right here, the Logitech G305. G305. I used to run this mouse. As you can see, it is currently not plugged in. I have it set to the side because at the moment I am using a different mouse. I am using the TMKB M1SE, which is basically the same brand that I've been rocking for about 6 months now for the keyboard that I've been using. And I recently got a new keyboard, if you hadn't noticed, and I do have the box. So that right here, if you haven't noticed, I hoard boxes. I'm surprised. Got the box right here, and it's the Cordy 61 mechanical keyboard, and it's just a really nice keyboard in general, and I've been enjoying it a lot because it's hot swappable too. For $21 versus this keyboard I got here, which happens to be, at the time of purchasing it, $31, which it was ridiculous for its price, but it was worth it because, oh, this is a really nice keyboard, and it's probably easily moddable. Little did I know, I probably could have gotten one for the same price, but this is the only cheap one I could find in white. As you can see here, here's the keyboard, and it's a 65%, $30. Sure, it has brown switches, which is what made it more expensive, but I've learned that red switches are just only slightly, and I mean slightly, like a few decibels, clackier than red switches, which I used to think brown switches were like silent. They were like the tactical switches on the Razer Huntsman TKL Tournament Edition, which I have right here. This keyboard uses Razer's optical switches, and they are surprisingly close to brown switches. But these use lasers. These use laser technology instead of what other companies do, where it's more spring-loaded, leading to more tactability, obviously, like faster response times. But that means if you barely press the key, it could just straight up turn off. Like you press the key, it'll activate immediately. Same with this mouse here. This mouse that I'm using, this one right here, $15. Usually $20. Got it on a discount. You know, I have to get everything on a discount. I'm a broke motherfucker. But it was overall worth it because now I'm using this mouse every day. Of course, I did buy a $8 bungee. So if you want to combine the two, technically, screw it. Let's just say that it's 25 bucks for the mouse and bungee. Screw it. Let's just throw that number out there. 25. That's still $15 less than this $40 mouse here that I've been using every day. I really like the side buttons. Like if you hear that click, it's nice, it's simple, but the TMKB mouse has a similar click, and the buttons are a little bit bigger while having that same click, which I really like. So just budget doesn't mean bad. You can find budget that works really well. Actually, to prove that, I'm gonna show you guys my keyboard real quick, and I'm just gonna prove a point. Budget doesn't equal bad. If you were to see this keyboard, how much would you think this is? You pretend you don't know the price. You have no idea how much this costs. How much would you think it is? Personally, I'd be like, wow, that looks like a pretty decent keyboard. I would think, oh, that's 30 to 40 bucks. Yes, technically it is. It is 30 to 40 bucks. But it's one of those Amazon things where it's a constant discount. For some reason they do that. They'll say it's like, oh, this is discounted, right? But then it's not a limited time deal. It's just discounted. And that's a way for you to purchase it quicker. So it's technically 40, but it's 21. Obviously, you can get the same keyboard with blue switches for 20, or you could get the brown switches for 29 or 30. It's expensive, but it's a nice keyboard for only being $21 at the time. Expensive does not mean better. Yeah, this keyboard here, this used to be my main driver. I used to use this keyboard every day. The Razer Huntsman TKL Tournament Edition. It's pretty decent. Here, the spacebar the most, which is super annoying. But the point I'm trying to make here is that I daily drove this keyboard, which is brand new, 80 bucks, used 50. So this keyboard costs more than my entire using setup right now, and I'm getting the same results. Obviously, I have this really cheap mouse over here. This is a Meiji. Meiji is an alright brand for budget, but you know for a fact it's going to be the quality you paid for. There's no surprises, right? It's the quality you paid for. You paid $13, you're getting a $13 mouse. You paid 20 bucks, you're getting a $20 mouse, right? With Meiji, that's how it is. But with other brands like TMKB, which is a complete random Chinese company making keyboards and mouse, you can't get mad at that because you're gonna find diamonds in the rough. You gotta search, look at reviews. If everyone's saying, oh, this is a really good keyboard and it's hot swappable like this one, and you're super into custom made, like, oh, it's $20 right now, but I can continue to put a little bit of money into it and make it a better keyboard soon, but I don't want to spend all that money right now, hot swappable is the way to go. This is purely a rant, and I apologize. But expensive does not equal better 100% of the time. Because you'll get like a $50 keyboard, like a Logitech keyboard, and you're just like, this is boring. There's no LEDs, there's nothing, it's very bland. And you just paid $50 for a keyboard that's the same quality as a TMKB, but doesn't have any LEDs on it. And you're just like, why didn't I just buy a Razer? I could have bought a Razer keyboard for the same price and gotten LEDs, and I could have gotten custom lights, and I could have downloaded custom software to custom edit it, unlike Logitech. Which, they do have softwares, don't get me wrong, but a lot of gaming keyboards that they have, their keyboards aren't good, their mouses are good. If you rock a Razer and Logitech, that's really good, actually, if you're going for expensive. Obviously, there's stuff like Glorious Model O's and Glorious Model D's, and like, just, there's a bunch of expensive hardware that you do not need. And it irritates me a little bit that so many people are just like, oh, I need to get the most new custom thing. No, you don't. At all, you don't. You really don't. Trust me when I say this. Budget keyboard, budget mouse, you can get the same results as someone using a $100 mouse and a $400 keyboard. Because for some reason, people spend more money on their keyboard than they do their mouse with custom keyboards. You can spend $60 on a custom keyboard using this Kishi. Using this Corey mouse. Or Corey keyboard. Sorry, I'm tired. But thank you for listening to my rant, y'all. Sorry that I ranted for so long, 9 minutes. Sorry about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe. We are currently 600 watch hours away from being able to accept super thanks. So if anyone wants to donate to the channel to help me out so I can make more videos like this and more reviews, that'd be much appreciated in the upcoming months during the summer. And I will see you all next time. Bye.